Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. I really think you guys are gonna like this one because we're talking about how to be an attractive person. And this kind of goes in with the whole trending thing right now about how to be magnetic, kind of the same thing. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so I've separated this into 3 different ways that I believe you can truly become an attractive or magnetic person. Of course, these things do not mean that if you don't have them or do them or apply them that you're not an attractive person. I've just noticed that these 3 things, if you apply them to your life, will make a big difference on how people are drawn to you, how people perceive you, and just your own confidence and self-esteem will go up with this as well. So let's get started with number 1, and that is to stop caring what people think about you. This is probably cliche to some people, but it is the number 1 thing, and that is why I've made it number 1. You have to stop caring about other people's opinions of you. This includes your parents, your friends, any of your family members, whether it be siblings, brothers, aunts, uncles, and society. Stop caring about what other people think about you. The truth is, what other people think about you says nothing about you. Everyone is always projecting their own opinions, beliefs, and thoughts onto you as a person. So we should really not take anything personally or care what other people think about us because it doesn't even have anything to do with us anyway. So that is why I made this tip number 1. I feel like it's very important for us to get to the point where we just live our life and do us and stop caring about others' opinions, thoughts, and beliefs about who we are and what we're doing. All right, so number 2 is fall in love with yourself. This is also, I guess, a very common thing right now, which is like the whole self-love era, self-love journey, things like that. This I want to go a little bit deeper into because self-love is important, prioritizing yourself and applying all these different self-love practices. But when I say fall in love with yourself, I'm talking about to a soul level. I'm talking about getting to know yourself at a very deep level, finding out what your shadows are, finding out what your insecurities are, getting to know yourself at such a deep level that you truly can say to yourself in the mirror that you love you. And there is nothing selfish, there is nothing egotistical or narcissistic about loving yourself and being able to tell yourself that honestly in the mirror, that you truly love every part of you, every part of your body, everything that you think is an imperfection, because we have been ingrained as people to be so critical and hard on ourselves, and this does not help any of us. If we could get to the point where we stop criticizing ourselves, we stop thinking that we have to be society's version of perfection as women or as men, and just choose to accept ourselves and to love ourselves and to fall in love with who we are and our uniqueness and our authenticity, we're not gonna have 90% of the issues that we have in the world today. Because if everyone loves themselves, they show up in a way where they accept and they love everyone else. So our job is to fall in love with us so that we can then show up and accept and love everyone else. And moving on to the last one, number 3, last but not least. Be authentic, be yourself no matter what. This means whatever you're doing in life, whether it be getting a job, getting into a relationship, being in a relationship, interacting with other people. Show up as your authentic self. Don't dumb yourself down in situations just to make other people happy. Don't not be yourself at work because other people are going to get triggered by you or they're going to feel some type of way about you being yourself. Be you. Be you with your friends, be you with your family, and in every area of your life, because what this tells you and your subconscious, because your subconscious is always listening, that you truly love and accept yourself. What do you think your body feels when you're always showing up in situations and scenarios and you're dumbing yourself down, or you're not being yourself, or you're not showing up as authentic, or you're not speaking up or speaking your truth? That's telling your body that you don't fully accept you and that you're not being authentic. And that deep down, that's sending a signal that you really don't love yourself and you don't accept yourself. So that is why I made this a tip, because it's so important for us to be ourselves, just to show up authentically, to speak our truth, and to be quirky, be weird. Don't be afraid to stand out, because that is what makes each of us beautiful. And if you can apply all of these 3 tips in this video, you are gonna be such a magnetic person. People are gonna wanna be around you because you feel so free. You feel so good to be around, because who doesn't wanna be around someone who totally loves themselves? These are the type of people that when you're around them, you feel like you have permission to also be yourself. You have permission to also love yourself. So this is what makes you an attractive person. Be authentic. Love yourself. Fall in love with every aspect of who you are, and stop caring about what other people think, because there are going to be people who hate on you. There are going to be people who judge you, especially when you're showing up authentic and you're being in your light, because a lot of people are going to get triggered by that. A lot of people are not ready to love themselves, and they're going to rain on your parade because they ain't ready. They don't want to step up. But when you know to not take it personally, that that's something they're going through, has nothing to do with you, you can still be yourself, still shine your light, and be able to attract the people who are supposed to be in your life, because those are the people who are gonna wanna support you and who are gonna build you up even more, so that you can be even more magnetic to your desires, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, and to everything else that you want in this life. So don't be afraid to show up as your genuine, authentic self. And I hope you guys loved the video. If you did, leave me a comment below. Like as always, because it does support my channel and helps me grow. If you guys want to see any videos from me, or if there's any videos I haven't made yet, let me know in the comments. And coaching is always available in the description box. I did create a website, so you guys can go check that out, and I'll link that in the description as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.